Come here now, girl.
Hey guys, it's your boy the Gaming Anime to do a review. I'm not even gonna call it a review, more like a reaction of the Fairy Tail chapter. I just read it. I did a live reaction, but the audio was pretty shit, so I thought I'd do a reaction instead. Wasn't that good of a live reaction, if I'm being honest. So it's gonna be like a review slash thoughts of the chapter. So what I think of Fairy Tail chapter 4-6 time. Well, Brandish is good. And I am not happy. I was looking so forward to Brandish's fight because her power was really cool. She could shrink entire islands. I just wonder how she was gonna get beaten. It would have been good to see her fight someone like Gildax, who also has the power to like break things. But I don't know. I was just looking forward to that fight, and to just see it not happen, it's a disappointment if we're being honest with ourselves. It's obviously Natsu got a tumor and it was healed in the exact same chapter. And I'm sure someone out there was like, oh no, Natsu's gonna die. As if that wouldn't improve the series like 200 times. At least someone would die, in this war. And apparently they have casualties, which we'll never see. So yeah, like I said, Brandish is good. Natsu comes back with this tumor and Brandish heals her. I'm not gonna bother doing a recap of the chapter, you read it. And basically Brandish goes back to prison, and she's gonna sit in prison until the war's over. Without magical I don't know if they put the cuffs back on her or anything. I can check, but I don't think it even matters. She's back in prison after saving Natsu's life. Woo! Woo! Brandish is good. So that part of the chapter sucked balls. And Aquarius has gone back to the celestial world after conveniently showing up to save her from Brandish. And of course she didn't tell Lucy where the key is, which stunned me because I'm like, you're in the middle of a war. If it's in Ishgard, it could be something Lucy could go get really, really fast. That could be really useful for fighting any bad guys they come across. But for some reason, Quest is like, I'm not going to give you any hints. I'm like, bitch, we're in the middle of a war. Do you mind? This is not the time to be playing the Riddler, okay? Can you help me out here so we don't get our ass kicked by Zaref, Black Mage, Zaref, guy who had Deliora, remember him? And so Aquarius is gone, woohoo. Hopefully no one else turns good thanks to some other random celestial spirit coming out in the right moment just before the person's about to die and get your neck chopped. I can't let that go. What? Wait, does every female villain in Fairy Tail have to turn good? Seriously, I think there's been one who hasn't turned good. One. Honestly, this is a joke. At least that's the villain turn good quarter done for this entire arc. So hopefully no one else is going to turn good. Because it's like one female. I think it was Ulquiorra and that other, who knows, I suppose. Let's hope that's it. Because if the one who basically there was a fan service page, this is a waste of a chapter, I gotta say. It's literally just a page of Kaguya. I forget what her name is. Kagura? I don't know. Whatever her name is, just naked. Woohoo. People hentai exists. You don't need to read or watch this. Yeah, this is Kagura. I hope she doesn't turn good. Honestly. If she is somewhere related to Erza and she's one of her childhood friends from prison, I swear to Christ. What the hell? These guys got bitched. Holy crap, but look at this. Dawn, Jura, shitty. But the rest of the top... Dawn. This guy is like, Mavis, I just wanted to see you again. And I'm like... these guys got completely wrecked by God Serena by himself, which means Laxus is going to show up next chapter and take God Serena out by himself, because this is Fairy Tail. This is not a good sign at all, because he's going to have to be defeated somehow, and if he's this strong where he's taken out 2, 3, 4, I think there's 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 10 wizard states by himself, mind you. That's without the every spell behind him over there. Um, by himself, that means someone's going to have to beat him, and whoever beats him is going to have to be stronger than 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 10 Wizard Saints combined. I think it's going to be Laxus, and I can just see it when Laxus shows up, punches God Surrender, it's done. Like, remember Orga? Oh man, or Raventail, and then he has to go and take on these two by himself. I can see that happening. It is Hiro Mashima we're talking about after all. The guy's done worse, far worse. But hopefully that doesn't happen. But this is pretty. I mean, it's pretty strong if he's that he's taking out all these guys. Although to be fair, these guys aren't that strong. They're quite weak if we're being completely honest. I mean, remember Jorah? Remember how Jorah got beaten by Laxus? It was like a punch to the face. He was done. And this tree guy isn't even that strong. I mean, it was stated he's not much of a battle mage. He's more like, he can grow trees. I don't know why he's even here, to be honest. He'd be better off as a healer back in the camp. I mean, I know he's one of the 10 Saints, but his battle prowess is like worse than Scrub. I think he's not that great when it comes to fighting. So why he's here is beyond me. Why he got involved is beyond me. I thought he'd be a healer, so he'd heal them, and then this last thing, you just close your eyes with a God, every God. Bye. Like, what does that mean? God, bye. That confuses the shit. I'll put you out of your misery, God. And then Yurichi Preshe, it looks like it's finally time for me to join you. Is that like, that must be one of the comrades, I suppose? Oh, it's one of these guys, the founding members of Fairy. Oh, okay. I thought that was some attack, like, coming up from him, like, he's gonna, all of a sudden, there's gonna be a forest or something. Like that Naruto fight with a freaking Orochimaru. So yeah, that's the chapter. What I think of it, I thought it was alright. I mean, I freaking hate that Banish is good now. You have no idea how much I was looking forward to her just shrinking Ishkar, like, done. I mean, that would have been so cool, but it's not happening. Could you imagine, like, they were just fighting and then boom, Ishkar shrunk? That would have been so cool. But no. Instead, she's good now. Aquarius, for some reason, is playing Riddler and not telling her where her key is, even though they're in the middle of a fucking war with Zeref. I don't understand. Isn't this the time to give her the key so she can win? Yeah. And of course, we had to see that Kagura fan service because it's Hiro Mashima. Waste of pages. And the 4, 2, 3, 4, 5 got taken. Other than that, it was a good chapter. I'll see you next time. Let's hope the audio tones are good in this one.